Hey YouTube, I know it's been a while. I think it's been over a week since last upload. I was kind of doing more stuff on Twitch this week, but definitely planning on like returning to YouTube, and then as this channel grows and the other social medias, the TikTok and stuff, as that stuff starts to grow, then we can try and do some more Twitch. I'll still do Twitch, but it's a hard platform to get discovery on, and get new people to start watching. So these are going to be the main focuses now, the YouTube, and it was before in the first place, but I just thought I would experiment with Twitch a little bit. But yeah, YouTube and TikTok will be the main ones going forward. And I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Today app. I think it's been extremely, not necessarily useless, but far less useful than I initially thought. And I just was wondering if you guys felt the same way, if the vast majority felt the same way, that surrounding the Switch 2 launch especially, the Nintendo Today app has not been helpful in the slightest regarding when the pre-orders were being delayed, and then when they were undelayed, there was nothing helpful, no information being relayed through that app, which was announced and released just before the Switch 2 Direct, a week or two before the Switch 2 Direct. And so it seems like it's a really big missed opportunity with Nintendo. Maybe they had intended for it to be just, they had a different vision for that app than what I thought it was going to be. Because what I thought it was going to be, when the prices were, everyone was confused about pricing and stuff. And that would have been the perfect solution. That would have been the perfect way to get people to actually use your app that I think a lot of people probably wrote off in the beginning, and rightfully so now, because now we know like it's kind of not that useful. But it could have been during that whole pre-ordering debacle and the pricing, all that stuff. So I took a scroll through it today just to see what kind of stuff, and they are putting out some more. Now they are putting some interesting tidbits of info out there. They're putting out the Switch 2 features and what you're going to be able to do on the Switch 2, like mouse controls on the menu, the home menu of the console. That was announced on Switch 2. The different sounds on the menu were shown off via the app as well. So they've been showing off, and there's been some things about Donkey Kong and Mario Kart World, but like nothing that's extremely groundbreaking, nothing that is totally revolutionary. We're still getting, as of probably the most recent news that did not come from the Nintendo Today app, was the Mario Movie 2 title. And maybe that's not a great example, because I think that was actually a leak that was unintentionally put on the internet via a leak at Universal Studios, a shareholder meeting or whatever. So that one, doesn't really count, but there's lots of examples already, and this app has only been out for a few months. Lots of examples of, information that I still am getting through social media that Nintendo could have announced through the app firsthand. And I thought that was the whole point when Miyamoto told us in that direct, we want to get information directly to you instead of having to, go other places. And I just think that's really bizarre that, sounds like that was the vision for this app. And yet when it came to the pricing, when it came to the pre-order and keeping everyone updated about that, that the Nintendo Today app had nothing about that. Absolutely nothing about that. I don't know. I still have hope for the app. It's a charming little app still, and it's fun to just kind of look at it every day and see your favorite little characters, whether you're choosing the Pikmin or the Splatoon, whatever your theme is, and just looking at whatever is getting put on there that day. But it's just not the direct, info line that I thought it was going to be when they first announced it. It's instead kind of something a little bit different. So I guess when it comes to and there are some things, like I said, the Switch 2 features are being shown off, but I guess when it comes to the really, really important stuff, we're still going to be relying on social media, and we have been relying on it because the app still has nothing about that, about the really important stuff. So I guess that's not going to change, which is, I guess that's fine. I mean, I don't need another app to check, every day to find information about Nintendo. So, but it's charming that it's there. I'm glad that we have it. I just wish that it was, a little bit more useful and actually, more in touch with its users. So anyway, that's about all I've got for today, guys. Switch 2 is coming out real soon. I'm going to be flying to New York. I think I've mentioned this before, so sorry if you guys have heard this already, but I'm going to be flying to New York for the Switch 2 launch in 11 days, I believe, and I might be doing some IRL vlogs while I'm out there. I think it would just be really cool. It's a good opportunity to make some content that hasn't really been on this channel yet, like vlogging and IRL stuff. I think that would be really cool. I have lots of friends out there that I can't wait to go see. Chicken Dog, Jimmy Mullen, Dylan Miller, all those guys. Toasty is already there. So I can't wait to go see those guys and meet up with them again for the second time. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And like I said, with all my friends there, like, I'm sure I'll be making some vlogs and doing some IRL videos because it's always fun. It's always fun to go out there and visit the Nintendo store. And now there's a San Francisco one as well. I actually budgeted, I was looking at other people's videos of the store tour and the San Francisco location and zooming in on all the price tags, and I actually made a budget for all the stuff that I have seen so far that I want to go purchase. So maybe that'll be a big video later this year. I added up the total, and it is a lot, assuming I buy every single thing that I want all in one trip. That'd be a great video. I think that will happen, but it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna have to save up for that one, so I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we can do that later this year. Anyway, I'm not sure why I'm rambling on so long in this little outro here. I guess it's been a while, and I just wanted to talk to you guys and update y'all. So anyway, we'll be back to regularly uploaded videos. So if you've been missing out on that or been wanting that, hey, I'm still here, and don't worry about it. All right, have a good week, you guys. Peace.